Is TikTok toast? Is the title of our discussion. And we want to kind of explore what's happening on the ground as we speak, right? This is a topic of extreme interest and potential dramatic changes in the next 5 days, 6 days.
At the heart of the issue is that the Chinese government exerts influence, like for all companies. ByteDance is no exception. Members of Congress emerging from a closed-door meeting where they were briefed by members of the intelligence community about what the Chinese government is doing with the data they're getting from TikTok. And their faces literally were ashen. One can do a lot with personal location data.
What are the implications of a ban in the United States of an entire platform? It feels like the kind of action that repressive governments take. This law fails to address a much larger industry-wide problem of data extraction. The legitimate privacy concerns singling out TikTok really overlooks a broader invasive data collection practice that we see across platforms, across mobile apps, other websites.
This is really an unprecedented situation where we have such a popular app, social media app in this country, effectively under the control of the Chinese government. When I look back on this, it just seems odd to me that for years we allowed Russia to have the Russian government to have a propaganda network on our TV systems. I feel the same way about TikTok. The fact that the Chinese government is restricting it from being sold really is all the evidence you need that China views TikTok as a national security propaganda.
This is not a conversation about whether the CCP is watching our dance moves. This is a conversation about competition and how we should be conducting that. Is it the case that this covert content manipulation is so secret that we can't detect it, yet somehow it's so influential that it threatens national security?
Trump is transactional. He governs from ego, not ideology. And so, he flip-flopped on TikTok a year ago when one of his significant bundlers, Jeff Yass, Susquehanna Investments, who's a major U.S. investor in TikTok, made investments in his campaign.
We're also in the middle of this corporate political friendly environment in which many social media executives themselves are beginning to curry favor with a political majority, trying to, come into the good graces of Trump and his incoming administration. Users may go on using TikTok after the 19th until it essentially becomes clunky and then eventually unusable because there won't be updates to the app.
And if there's no TikTok, there will be others. If TikTok isn't bought for its value, there will be others. It's not rocket science to create a platform like TikTok.